September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you, acting like a fool. I'm on the other side.
Hi guys, welcome to my reading. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I love you all. Let's go ahead and dive in. I hope you guys don't mind. I've already laid everything out to save some time, okay? It just helps me on the upload time. It's confusing. Anyways, let's get started. This is going to be the general energy for the 7th and the 8th of November in regards to the masculine and the feminine, okay? Now, today I'm going to take a look from the masculine perspective, all right? Tomorrow, we'll take a look from the feminine perspective, but I'm going to try to do like an on and off thing. So in regards to how the masculine is thinking about the divine feminine is King of Cups. Now, this is the energy of deep, devoted, depth of emotion. If I can just emphasize deep, there's a lot of deep thinking, a lot of deep thought. This is fire and water energy. It's romance, it's passion, it's love, it's emotions, it's committed also. I want to say the king is a husband. It is a very committed, loving individual. This person knows the element of love and romance, the element of commitment, and he is looking very lovingly with his eyes to the Queen of Swords, which is the divine feminine energy. Okay, so I'll get to that in a moment. But he's looking at her right across at so devoted and so admiring towards her. What I'm noticing here for the divine feminine is the energy of the Queen of Swords. This is self-love and self-preservation. This is something the universe has been waiting on for so long, and I'm so glad you guys are finally doing it. Divine feminine, you are giving yourself love and attention. You're making wise decisions, and you're cutting things out that don't serve you. Anything out that is just not making you happy, it's gone, okay? You are kind of tired and a little fed up with the competition and the back and forth towards you and your lover. It's like I feel like I'm competing for your love. I'm constantly at a battlefield to win your heart, to win your emotions, to win your time, to win your affection. All I want to do is offer you my cup of love, my night. But you're not, you're always having a wall here. You're not allowing me to give it to you freely. So she's kind of taking a standpoint where it's enough is enough. I'm sorry, but I do draw a line, and I still love you, and I'm still willing to compete for you, but it's not going to be consistent like it always has been. I'm a little bit brokenhearted about the whole thing, to be honest. So I need to focus on me. Now, we've been talking about that kind of love, that love yourself first, and it makes you more romantically attractive. You know what? That's just what the doctor ordered for you. That's just what you needed. You needed this Queen of Swords energy to have the divine masculine switch gears and put on that emotional hat, put on that deep devotional hat as well, and say, you know what? I'll make the effort. I'll make the effort. This is kind of taking action. Okay, this wands and this knight here in the middle, gosh, I'm making the effort to go to the feminine right now. I am going to make that phone call or that gesture or that emotional physical touch. I'm going to let her know that I am not gone, that my love is still here very strongly, by the way. What is crossing their path? It's the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, there could be another person that's an earth sign, in between you guys. I feel if it was a third party, it's already been dealt with. It's gone, or it's being worked on to be gone. It's already being dealt with. But on another note, the Knight of Pentacles is the years and effort, time and energy that you and this person have spent knowing each other. Trying to mend the fence here, trying to mend the rip in the heart, trying to mend the broken heart. There's a lot of dedication and focus. Whenever you see this knight, I think of the Virgo, and I think of the Taurus. I think of stubborn, founded belief in tradition and that this is a very chivalrous knight, a very loving, gentlemanly knight. This person is stuck on tradition. I also feel that here with the Hierophant, tradition is big for this masculine. And they really are a true, in their heart, old soul, very deeply committed person to old beliefs, history, family values. Okay, they're very committed to that. So they're not easily budged or moved, when they have their mind set on something. So they've been a little bit harder to deal with as far as the flow, but they are seeing that they're ready to flow. The King of Cups is very flowy. He's open. So I see that the door's opened. This curtain behind the Hierophant really signifies a door to another spiritual realm. This is going to talk about the two keys, the keys of third dimensional knowledge, worldly knowledge, and fifth dimension, ninth dimension, spiritual astral knowledge. Okay, he's got the keys to both doors. He is the middleman between heaven and earth, the middleman between astral and physical. So this is really just an energy. It doesn't have to be a person, although we could be dealing with the Taurus in this energy reading as well. But it's about as above, so below. Whatever's going on in 5D needs to happen in 3D, and he's trying to bring them both from one world to the other. So there's a merging, which talks about marriage, the mixing of two energies. So there is a marriage of the masculine energy blending in with the feminine energy from 5D down to 3D. So there is this marriage happening. There's a commitment happening and a blending and a healing. So I see this happening. It's slow and steady, but it's extremely dedicated and focused. Whenever you see this knight coming, he's not the most handsome. He's not the most graceful. He doesn't come with flags and banners and a show and a parade, but he shows up on time. He's always on time. He shows up on time, skilled, wise, traditional, chivalrous. His package is well cared for. All the details have been worked out. He took one step at a time. He arrived intact and whole and prepared for stability and the foundation of whatever he's creating. So I feel like the masculine wants a really healthy, earthy, practical foundation in regards to this relationship. He doesn't want it all fire and he doesn't want it all water. He wants the element of earth to ground you guys. So he has not always been quick to jump and make this happen because he's more practical. Okay, he has a more grounded masculine approach, and the feminine is very quick and watery. She wants the quickness and the action and the love and the romance, but she might need to work a little bit on the foundation that she stands on. Okay, it's nice to get there when you want, but it's also nice to arrive and know that when you do get there, you can stay. No need to arrive somewhere and then you have to leave because the foundation isn't stable. Anyways, moving on. How he feels in regards to the divine feminine is Two of Wands. This is the energy of I want to work with you. I want to see you. Somebody is taking the action of traveling to see the feminine, or the feminine's traveling to see him. There's the element of a journey and travel. This could be small travel for some, big travel for others. But I do see that you guys are going to be physically together and there is going to be an exchange of passion and romance, the fire, okay? The romance, the passion is still here. You're going to look at each other very lovingly. You're going to look at each other with that fire in your eyes, and there is going to be desire between the both of you. I do see within the next 2 weeks, you guys are going to be together physically, sexually, emotionally. There is going to be physical contact. For others of you, it's just going to be communication, but it's going to be a romantic communication. It's not just going to be plain and dry. It's going to be filled with passion and romance. That's the kind of communication I'm feeling, especially for the 7th and 8th for a lot of you. In regards to more depth about how he's thinking about you, we had the 8 of Pentacles with the Hierophant and the 3 of Swords. This is, I'm working very focused and dedicated on healing this situation that we've had. It's a heartache, it's a problem, it's a separation. If there was any third-party hurts, you guys are working very hard and you're very committed and focused to healing it. For others of you, they are working very hard and very thoroughly at healing a broken heart of recently that they might have just had with a karmic. They're trying to get out of that situation physically. There could be some contracts they're trying to work themselves out of. For a lot of you, there is logistics, legalities they're trying to disentangle themselves with from a third party. Could even be a marriage third party for a lot of you, and they're trying to work out the details. Okay, it's all about the details here, but they are working out the details. And you know what? I also see emotionally. The masculine is emotionally working out the details in regards to the divine femme. The outcome for you guys, 7th and 8th, we had the Sun and the Queen of Cups. So right off the bat, I see you guys physically coming together because the Sun is passion. It's the fire energy, the wands energy, but it's the major arcana. I see healing. I see the romance. I see the passion. And I do see the male and female counterparts, and you can be man or woman, it doesn't matter, but the divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts coming together physically in a romantic kind of setting. Okay, this is going to be in daylight. You are going to see each other in the daytime hours on the 7th and 8th. There is going to be a romantic kind of emotional communication or a gaze. There even could be a romantic gaze towards one another. Look how they're looking at each other. They're both cards, and even the Sun, they're just looking at each other. Both of you are going to acknowledge on the 7th or 8th that there's real love here. And I do see the twin flame, you know, with the Two of Wands and the King and Queen of Cups. I do see the twin flames here. That third party person may have just been cut out of the scenario. She may emotionally just be cut out. But this could be a third party triangle. I mean, I do see 2 queens and 1 king. I also see a knight, could be a 4 party. But, you know, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the energy here. I really see that the masculine energy and the feminine energy are physically coming together on the 7th and 8th. There's going to be a romantic connection and a passionate connection. I do see that if the feminine is tired of competing for this love, she's not going to have to, because the masculine wants to commit. Okay, and I'm going to clarify with my romance angels to see what they say about the situation. Let's clarify how he feels. Make the effort came out. Okay, so right off the bat, and I think I mentioned that a little bit ago, he's finally making the effort. So the feminine or masculine, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I definitely feel with divine intervention with the Hierophant that you guys have angelic guides and spirit guides that are guiding you guys to take steps towards each other. And I especially want to say the steps that I feel are being taken for the feminine is self-love and self-care. This is making you more romantically attractive, and you're attracting your soulmate. You're calling him in. For the masculine, you're finally listening to your guides and trusting your heart because you're healing it. And you're open now to making the effort towards the feminine. You are willing now. You do see that you want to put some physical effort towards her. This is physical effort. Okay, it may not be as fast as you would like, but nonetheless, it's an effort and it's an action and it's a decision with the Two of Wands that the masculine has decided, I want to go towards my divine feminine now. I want to do that. There is the desire. Okay, clarifying how he thinks about the divine feminine.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too. Actually, I think I want to clarify. No, I'm just going to do how he thinks. Okay, how he thinks. We have wedding. Wow, I told you there's something about, and I look at the Hierophant. I mean, gosh, I can't lie. There's definitely marriage in the air. There's wedding, there's commitment. If there's not marriage in the air, because let me tell you, for some of you guys, your masculine is thinking, I do see my divine feminine as a wife or a husband. I do see them as a spouse. They are a spouse, definitely a spiritual spouse. Number 1. But number 2, this situation involves marriage. It involves marriage in the future or the past or a third party. Nonetheless, this relationship involves the marriage. Could be that third party person they're trying to get rid of. But this is clarifying this energy. And I will say, this masculine is more emotionally healing. He's trying very hard at getting out of a third-party situation logistically, and he's trying very hard to work on the emotions and moving towards the feminine. It's all about healing and growth, and he is considering a future with her. Now, this is quiet, this is silent. The tarot doesn't talk about, you know, the things that are out in the open, okay? But this is silent, so you may not hear about this, but this is what's going on. In regards to the outcome, we have express your love. with the Queen of Cups and the Sun. So I really feel like the masculine is going to, like I said, physically express himself to the feminine. He is going to go ahead and make that romantic gesture. With the Queen of Cups, that's a deep emotion. A lot of deep, deep feelings here. Such emotion and love and passion. The Sun is really opening up and clarifying what this love is between you guys, the outcome. The Sun is really like God. It's the universe saying, you know what? The outcome for you guys is the expression of your love. This can happen on the 7th or 8th, or this could just be talking about the future. But you know what? The outcome is really good. You want the Sun. It's a lucky card. It's a blessed card. It's a welcomed card. And this is the outcome before you guys. Bottom of the deck is passion. I tell you, there's some kind of physical romance being taken for you guys. It's true love. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. True love. Passion and true love. Look at that. Then engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Keep an open mind. Gosh, it just keeps getting better and better. Calling in your soulmate. That candle work and rituals are working. The prayers and affirmations are working. The visualizations are helping. The masculine is a great manifester as the feminine. Releasing the exes are definitely being dealt with if they needed to be done. Okay, so you have to trust in the universe. This is all about divine timing. This relationship is really ordained and it's really worked on. All the elements are here. Earth, air, earth, air, fire, water. All the elements are here. Healing, restoration, but most importantly for this reading, 7th and 8th, passion and romance. There is going to be action towards physical satisfaction with your love. Someone's going to make the effort. Whoever's guided, they're going to make the effort. Feminine, if you are working on your self-love and self-care, you are more romantically attractive and they want you. They're definitely feeling that pull, and that is what is calling them in. You're working on yourself and they're pulling in. They're pulling in. Masculine, vice versa, if that's for you. All in all, within the next 2 weeks, I see a very passionate romantic relationship, but definitely on the 7th and 8th, we're talking hot, fiery passion, hot, beautiful love, emotional embracing, and clear thinking, clear decisions. I see this love moving forward, and I see competition is still kind of an issue, but you guys are healing on it and working on it. You guys are making the effort. You're doing good. I love it. So you have a beautiful reading overall. I want you to remember this is a journey, not a destination. So like I always say, just keep swimming. You're doing beautifully. You're doing very beautifully. I love it. Beautiful reading, guys. Please like and subscribe. That helps us all out. I love you so much. Have a beautiful, blessed day.